And welcome back to the Advent series, and today is December 10th. There was a period in time when we needed God. Or, at least we thought we did. The world around us was a fickle and mysterious place, and we were willing to do anything to appease him, or them, depending on how many there were. The fear of what was to come, or never to materialize, gripped us like the vice of death, and we needed assurance. So we turned to a force we knew little of and hoped to appease them. A divine bargain. And in the process, we heaped mountains of prayers and performed horrific acts that seemed normal. But as we progressed and as knowledge became widespread, we began to ease off the dependency on the divine. All of a sudden, God became irrelevant. It came incrementally. We learned that there were norms as to how to behave, and we developed a universal code of ethics by which we all subscribe. And as we began to grow, adept at mastering nature, we came to see the world less of a fickle beast, but as a machine operating by patterns that could be predicted, and even manipulated. I mean, what did we need God for? God had become irrelevant. And sure, there are those who argue that God is still the center of our lives, but how often have we found ourselves praying earnestly to the point of headache, wishing and hoping, but the desire never came? The theologians came back and said we were aligning ourselves not with God's will, and God will answer those prayers if they align with His will. But what the hell is that? If God is to be our assurance, our guarantee, then He is, frankly, doing a shit job. And nowhere in the Bible can I find any certainty that God is assurance. I mean, at most He will accommodate us as long as we've met certain conditions, and even then He offers no guarantee. I mean, we may ask and shall receive, but we do more of the former and receive less of the latter. So, if God were to chastise us today, what can we say? Well, where were you when I needed you? Well, my child, I was always there. Really? And you just stood there. You did nothing. Because that's all He can do. All He can do is just watch. For all the praises and titles we heap on Him, how He is omnipotent, how He bestows gifts on us, in the end, this is an agent that will only lift a finger if and when He achieves His end. I mean, helping us is coincidental. We may hold on to hope and ask and pray that He will answer, but it is a miracle if He answers, not when. We have been patient for thousands of years, so if you'll excuse us, Lord, if we finally toss it in and walk away.